if he was given puberty blockers.
Hey, man, but Liz just look like she bites. If Toby's here, who's selling vapes behind the bike shed? What the hell, bro? We're all friends, man.
He's running away, but he does have to come back. Let's introduce some judges. He's going to take a seat up there. Give me a welcome back, judges! Tori Crisp and Fadey Yosif. They often battles, they're going to give their opinions on the battle, but you guys ultimately decide who's the winner. The rules are quite simple. Rule number 1, all original material. Rule number 2, no physical touching, alright? This is a battle of words, not a battle of violence. Don't want to do that outside of the venue because we don't have insurance. And rule number 3, after the battle ends, we're all friends here at Roast Battle, they hug at the end. Aww. Cool, perfect. Alright, you guys ready to see your first battle of the night? Yes? And let's say first right, kick it up! Gereon, Toby. Alright, this is going to be very interesting because this is their very first battle and they're both virgins. Alright. So, Fadey, wait, who's in the interview part? Sorry, my fault. How are you feeling, Gereon?
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, are you pumped? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Oh, I know. And Toby, how are you feeling?
I'm more pumped up.
Young, dumb, and full of cum. Alright. Fadey, who do you think?
Okay, this is a battle between the private school kid and the homeschool kid. And I feel like the homeschool kid had it harder, so I feel like Gereon might take this one out. We'll see.
Right one for Gereon.
Yeah, there's something about you too. I don't know. I feel like I'm in an incel fight night. I don't know. And also Gereon, Gereon. Yeah, sorry, I don't know either of them. I do just have to say, you look like you're wearing your dad's shirt, which is really cute. He will come home, don't worry. No, I'm gonna go for Toby.
Right, one for Gereon, one for Toby. Mark, who do you think?
I think they both look like they're only a few years away from another Paul Jackson shooting. But Gereon, was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gereon.
Alright, 2 for Gereon, 1 for Toby, ladies and gentlemen. Based on appearance, who do you think's going to do it better? Make some noise, think Gereon's going to do it better. Make some noise, think Toby's going to do it better. Okay, judges went one way, audience went another. Now, gentlemen, on 3, bosses paper, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Toby, you want to go first or want to throw to Gereon? You go first, alright! Ladies and gentlemen, this is their very first battle as well, alright? So let's get a lot of energy into this one. You guys ready? Let's roast!
I'd like to start it off by saying Gereon did lose his virginity quite early. He lost it to his teacher as he was homeschooled, but that's not the point. Because you kind of look like Paddy the Batty if he never made the UFC and just had to do open mic comedy. Like, I gotta get attention some way, but we'll pass it on.
If Toby's here, who's selling vapes behind the bike shed?
Gereon looks like the next letter to be added to LGBTQIA. G, it stands for gateway drug to lesbians.
Toby's dick is like the Loch Ness Monster. No one will ever see it, but I bet it's ugly as fuck.
Gereon somehow looks younger than me, even though he can't count past 10, apart from the 10 times that he was molested as a kid by his uncle.
Toby was kicked off his school rugby team. Every time they passed him the ball, he'd suck it out of instinct.
Gereon looks like the only German in the Aryan race to get refused for looking too German.
Toby goes to a wealthy private school, so obviously he's a racist homophobe. Which isn't a good look when you have chopsticks for legs and a lesbian's haircut.
Gereon, I feel like like you started stand-up comedy because, you know, to get attention from people. Because it's hard when you're the only one out of your siblings that the uncle wouldn't touch. Like, maybe if I make Uncle laugh, he'll give me something.
Toby's ex-girlfriend has started having sex with other people before he has. Hey Toby, you taught her well, brother.
Give it up for Toby Gereon! Good job, awesome. Alright, we'll go straight to the judges. We'll start with Mark this time. Who do you think did better, Toby or Gereon?
Well, that was great for a first time, guys. You did well. Give another round of applause, guys. Really good writing there. Gereon, especially. That's why I'm going to give it to Gereon. I think it's really good.
Alright, one for Gereon.
Yeah, honestly, a great battle all round, I reckon. For your first time. Congrats, boys. Congrats. Did anyone here come? No, I think Gereon, just on jokes, but yeah, you both did really well.
Alright, cool, awesome. Two for Gereon.
Gereon came out fucking swinging. Came out swinging. I like the vape joke. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like going for Toby just so he can stop hurting other kids, you know what I mean? I'll go with Toby, but Gereon did take it out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your time to decide which one of these tweak little stars is going to make it to the big round. Whoa, no touching, guys. But thanks for that, I needed it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, think Toby did it better! Make some noise, think Gereon did it better! Very, very gentlemen, okay. Vote for only one. Toby? Gereon? Alright, Liz, you've done a few battles before. You went to the quarterfinals last year. How do you feel about this battle?
Yeah, pretty good. Keen to see how it happens.
Alright, sounds like a lot of fighting words right there. Okay. Dylan, you've done quite a few. You have had a good win-loss ratio. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be great.
Okay, fuck this. Alright, we'll go with the judges. Based on appearance, who do you think's going to do better? Dylan Coles or Liz Elliott? We'll start with Fadey.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks like the Woolworths shopper and the Coles shopper going at it for the voucher. I'm ripping up here, but I'm gonna go for Liz. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, one for Liz. Tori, who do you think?
Okay, first of all, punctuality is not the Karate Kid's strong point, but that's okay. Dylan, you're dressed to kill, but Liz has got some amount of energy, and I feel like you could disable him with a little ear grab. So, no touching allowed though, so I am going to say Dylan.
Alright, one for Dylan, one for Liz. Mark, who do you think?
Liz and Dylan are like cousins that fuck. But they thought they were brother and sister. I'm actually going to go with Liz.
Alright, two for Liz, one for Dylan. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think's going to do better? Make some noise, think Dylan Cole's going to do better. Yeah. Make some noise, think Liz Elliott's going to do better. Alright, so judges, anyways, have gone towards Liz. Now I'll hold that for a second. Ross is paying on 3 to see you stars, okay? 1, 2, 3. You want that one? Do you want to go first or you want to throw it Dylan?
I'll go first.
Liz is going first. Alright, 5 flying things. You guys ready? Yeah. Are you guys ready? Let's roast!
First of all, let's give it up for your most recent performance on To Catch a Predator. But Dylan's a PE teacher and loves to go to skate parks, which means that his best friends aren't just 12-year-olds.
It don't look like it came from an actual 12-year-old.
Fair enough.
If you all you don't know, Liz was actually born in Kazakhstan, but she had to move from there when she was 3, because she could only make it to number 2 prostitute of all of Kazakhstan.
Well, in Coles, just like the supermarket, except the only thing in stock are his expired jokes.
Liz recently found out she has autism from all her friends and family in a mirror. It's a short one, just like you.
Thank you. Dylan actually in the past had a moustache which looked like two conjoined question marks. It was like your body was trying to tell you what kind of life choices you made which led you to that point.
I don't know anything about this, but Liz just looks like she bites. She looks like the only woman who could ever annoy a pedophile out of molesting her.
Dylan and his father shopped a lot at Coles, so when his father decided to go on a one-way flight to Bali, never to see him again, his last words were, flybys.
It's a hard joke from someone whose dad literally flew to England to be away from them.
Yeah.
Liv gives off the Elliott, the vibe of a school shooter's girlfriend. Like, I could really see her saying, don't worry, baby, we'll just load two in there. They'll remember all of us tomorrow.
Dylan is a lot like Coles because his standards in finding the perfect girlfriend keep going down, down, down.
Liz, actually, she got into the job of dental hygienist. As you can see, she has a lot of experience in that. Because jobs of woman who cries in the corner that her daddy left were not available.
And that's it. Dylan, let's give it a applause. Alright, awesome. We'll start with Mark.
I know I'm not good at roast battles, but fuck that shit. And Dylan did have some actually better writing there, so I'm going to go with Dylan.
Alright, one for Dylan.
Yeah. What Mark said. No, I feel like you're pretty evenly matched, but Dylan on a technicality of the biting was very funny. It was very funny.
One for Dylan.
I love how like Liz doubled down on the Cole stuff because I wanted to see more of it. But yeah, Dylan definitely for sure. And I see why there's 4 windows now. So anyway, thanks. Dylan.
Alright, judges gone Dylan. Ultimately, you guys decide who makes it through the next round. Makes some noise, think Liz and Elliott did it better. Makes some noise, think Dylan Coles did it better. Jackson over here, Rohan over here. Welcome. All right. Rohan, how do you feel about this?
Not so good.
How do you feel, Jackson?
Not great.
Okay, this is going to be a very interesting battle. Okay. Judges, we'll start this time with Tori. Tori, who do you think's going to do better, Rohan or Jackson?
Oh, I don't know. Rohan, can you just move back? Yeah, alright. No, honestly, you both look like guys that were held back in primary school. I'm so sorry. Jackson looks like he could kill you though, despite the height difference. I'm gonna go Jackson.
One for Jackson. Mark.
Rohan looks like he's just sold Jackson a mobile phone plan for TPG. And Jackson looks like he can't spell TPG. So, although I am going to go with Jackson.
Alright, Team Jackson. Fadey, who do you think?
Okay, this definitely looks like the guy who ordered it at 2 a.m. and then the guy who's delivering it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with Rohan on this one. I'm gonna go with Rohan.
Alright, 2 for Jackson, 1 for Rohan. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, think Rohan's gonna do it better. Make some noise, think Jackson's gonna do it better. Okay, wings go on Rohan, judges go to Jackson. Okay, on the count of 3, rocks and papers, who starts? 1, 2, 3. On 3, okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you want to go first or want to go to Jackson? Jackson can do it. Alright, Jackson's going first. You guys ready? Are you guys ready?
to be up here with Rohan. I asked if he wants to grab a feed before this battle tonight, but he politely declined. He said there's no restaurants in Newtown with bugs and rats on the menu.
I'm 20 years old. I asked Jackson, what's your age? He told me he was 28 years old. If Jackson Weasley ever found out that he resembles a man-child, he would have raped himself.
Rohan wants to be an actor. He's currently doing research for a guy that makes everybody uncomfortable.
Jackson Weasley's body count is 40, but that's not a good thing. There's over 500 cases of monkeypox.
That's true. It is true. It's so funny, but it's true. Rohan complains often about not getting booked due to racial profiling. I think it's because he's not funny and not comfortable to be around.
Shout out to Jackson, he has a podcast and a variety of guests. But Jackson is the most unlikable person. Everyone gets on his podcast because they know no one's gonna watch it.
What the hell, bro? We're all friends, man. You're never getting on that shit, dude. We only get slightly funny people on. We're having fun. Rohan works at Foot Locker. Ironically, he also has a locker full of human feet.
I work at McDonald's. He's been lying the whole time, you know. Jackson Weasley is also the lead singer for a rock band. He goes by the name Cherry Earhart. I listened to his catalog for an hour and it raped my ears. More like ginger ear rape.
I did some research to ask people about Rohan. I did an interview with the Mummy, with the Vampire, and with Frankenstein. And they said, damn, this guy's scary.
Jackson Weasley is not a real ginger, nor does he have any musical talent. He looks like Down syndrome Kurt Cobain with Ed Sheeran's pubes stitched on his beard.
Give it up for Jackson Rowan! Judges, who do you think did it better, if there is a better?
Yeah, questionable. Well, if Rohan's uncomfortable to be around, I think you both emanated that very well tonight. I don't have many thoughts. I don't know about you guys. That raped himself joke at the start was crazy and good, but I think Jackson had more consistency in his. Yep, Jackson.
All right, one for Jackson. Mark, who do you think?
Rohan, thank you for us hearing your first words. Jackson had some better actual formed jokes, and one thing they both have pointed out, I don't know if I'm just being stupid here. This is a fucking podcast, you listen to it, watch it, what the fuck, man? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Jackson.
All right, to Jackson. Fadey, who do you think?
I reckon definitely the support worker won that one, but just the fact, the fact that you were getting up. I was standing right next to Rohan's legs and they were shaking wildly, so just give one more round of applause. But I feel like the real winner tonight was the NDIS. Jackson.
Alright, judges go on Jackson. Ultimately, he does decide who makes it to the next round. Jackson always think Rohan did it better. Jackson did it better. Hug it out, gentlemen. Hug it out. Big round of applause. First time calling is 2 down, and I'm not talking about the battles, okay? Okay, you guys ready for your final battle? Ladies and gentlemen, please on the stage, Juni and Jack Jones! Juni over here, Jack Jones over here. Do we put a handshake? There we go, alright. Now these guys have battled quite a few times. Juni, how are you feeling?
I am pretty drunk.
Fair enough. Jack, how are you feeling?
Very sober.
Oh, okay, that's definitely fighting words. Now, judges, we'll start with Tori. Who do you think's going to do better, Jack or Juni?
First of all, I just want to say, Juni, I'm so glad you found an immigration lawyer at last. I really want to big statement. I'm gonna go for Jack. I mean, sober versus drunk. I've been there. I know what works.
All right, one for Jack.
Juni looks like he's just been sexually assaulted. Can you just point out to the Juni? Can you just point out to the areas on Jack, please? No, all right.
That's why most everyone wants to battle. Okay, continue.
But knowing Jack's track record, I'm going to go with Jack.
All right, 2 for Jack.
Yeah, no, this is a great night. I feel like there's a roast battle between the prison guard and the prison bitch. So I'm gonna go with the prison bitch.
I don't know which one that is, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think's going to do it better? Make some noise, think Juni's going to do it better. Make some noise, think Jack's going to do it better. Alright, interesting. Alright, gentlemen, I'll take that microphone real quick. On the count of 3, rock, scissors, paper. You guys know how to do this one. Please don't fuck it up like the rest of them. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you want to go first? Juni going first, alright. Juni going first, 5 flies each, final battle. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Let's roast.
Alright. It's a bit of an honour to be roasting Jack. He's a roast battle legend. Just ask his former opponents, his legion of fans, and the guys he faces been roasting. They see it as a mean Eiffel Tower.
Juni's a 40-year-old divorced father of 2. So I'd like to thank him for taking the night off, not seeing his kids to be here. Juni works as a prison warden and he still couldn't get custody.
Thank you, gender neutral Mark Norman. Jack and his girlfriend are actually a pretty cute couple. They even share the same last name. They're like twins. The only way to tell them apart, Jack has the big clit.
I look like Mark Norman. You look like The Rock if he was given puberty blockers. Juni looks like an AI image of a men's rights activist and a single dad.
Thank you, Slender Man, in that cheap suit. Last year, Jack tried to make funny news clips on Instagram to get more followers. Breaking news, they were shit.
Thank you, Filipino penis. That one was there for me. Juni told me he grew up wanting to be a rapper and a gymnast. But I think both ended for the same reason. Uneven bars.
Jack has a lot of abortion material, which is ironic, because he's built like a coat hanger. They could use, they could use his baby photos as a pro-abortion campaign.
Juni works as a prison warden, which is why it's interesting that he started on that joke. Because I would have thought by now he'd know how to execute a sentence.
So last year, Jack famously choked in the semi-finals of Roast Battle, which is a shock to everyone, because usually he's followed like a champ.
Juni's a Muay Thai state champion. He won most of his fights. But the biggest fight he lost was his child custody case.
Juni's 40 inches tall. Juni's doing a fringe show called Comedy Quest, which is a search for... God fucking damn it. Which is a search for him finding his children.
And we'll start with Fadey this time. Who do you think did better, Juni or Jack?
That's crazy how you both choked on really good jokes. Like the coat hanger one was a great joke. I feel like we had landed that, and then also, but I'm definitely sticking to my prison bitch, you know. So Jack.
Which one is that, Jack? Jack. Alright, cool. Sorry, who do you think?
I'm just really glad this won't air in prisons because Juni, I feel like you get shanked over that. It was a battle. Again, yeah, you both did have hiccups, but Jack absolutely took it out. Yeah.
Alright, super Jack. Mark, who do you think?
I think Jack bent him over and asked him to pick up the soap on that one. Definitely. So Jack, you killed it, man. He's an amazing rider, this guy.
Alright, 3 for Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys decide who makes it to the next round. Final time to vote. Make some noise, think Jack did it better. Make some noise, think Juni did it better. That's a clear winner, ladies and gentlemen. Get up with Jack Jones! Alright,